One thing that has me even more bullish on the Oneinch Exchange token is it is time for another crypto wake-up call. Welcome to Perry Unlikely. Today I've got a coin for you that many should know about, but I feel has been being overlooked. And I'm going to tell you why you do not want to overlook it and you quickly want to take it seriously. I am not a financial advisor. Before you do anything with your money or invest, you should seek the help of a financial professional. So today we're going to discuss Oneinch Exchange and their token, and I'm going to do a comparison to the Uniswap token, which is the Uni token, and tell you why you seriously should take a look at the Oneinch Exchange token. And I'm also going to explain to you what Oneinch does. I know there's some confusion amongst some people about it. It is not the exact same thing as Uniswap, and I will tell you what the difference in those are and why you should pay attention to it. One thing in crypto that I see all the time, everyone is looking for a moonshot. And while 100x, a 200x, and a 300x, even 1000x's are good, 25x sounds pretty good to me as well. And if you take that 25x and roll it into something else, you will at one point reach your 100 or 1000x that you are looking for. It's like when you see on TV, somebody throws money out into the crowd and you see people reaching up into the air trying to grab it. There's always that one person on the ground with tons of money. The easiest place to grab it is right up under you. And that is the same way I feel about the Oneinch token in compared to some of the other hopeful moonshots that we are going to try to find throughout this bull market cycle. So for starters, let's start with the big kahuna. That would be Uniswap. The Uniswap token started out as an airdrop, and I did describe that in one of my previous videos, and pretty much one of the most monumental airdrops that we have ever seen in crypto. Currently, the Uni token is ranked number 13th by market cap. Its market cap is $6.78 billion, and its price is $22.63. And currently, its supply is 299 million out of a total supply of 1 billion tokens. Now, the focus of today's video is not so much Uniswap, but I wanted to give you some of that information on it first as a general comparison. Uniswap is going to continue to do well and is only going to go further during this cycle. Now, it was as high as $30 per token last week, but obviously we have went through the retrace. Bitcoin cannot decide where it would like to settle. So until we get some settling in Bitcoin, I would expect to see some downward price action or stagnant price action in the altcoins. But what we want to focus on is that $6.78 billion market cap. This is a pretty big size market cap, obviously, ranked at 13th. And you can really draw a good comparison to the Oneinch token. Uniswap is built on Ethereum, and you can go and swap for ERC20 tokens that are built on the Ethereum blockchain. So what Oneinch Exchange does, it finds the best place across multiple platforms. Unlike Uniswap, where it's just that platform, it finds the best place amongst multiple platforms to get you the best token price. Now, the fee that you're going to pay for the actual transaction is going to be higher typically than Uniswap, but you are going to get a better token price. This is really good, certainly when you're making larger purchases, to be able to find that best price for a token rather than just relying on one place. As decentralized exchanges become bigger and bigger, this is going to be even more important, and they will continue to maximize the way that they are able to find you the best token price. Let me give you where Oneinch Exchange currently is. And by the way, they had an airdrop as well. And not only did they have one, they had two. Just a couple weeks ago, they had their second one. And the first one was to lure in people that had used the exchange. The second airdrop was actually to draw users over from Uniswap that had not used their platform. So they're really making a concerted effort to go after everyone in the crypto space with these airdrops. Oneinch is $3.91 currently at the time of this recording. Its market cap is 586 million. So there we go. We haven't even approached the $1 billion mark yet. Its rank is 111 by market cap. One thing that has me even more bullish on the Oneinch Exchange token is it was just announced, I believe I heard yesterday, that they would be coming to the Binance Smart Chain. That is going to give more users accessibility to it, therefore help with liquidity, and should help in boosting the token price. With the market cap where it is at, for Oneinch token to do a 25x, it would need to get to a price of $97.95. And that would be a market cap of $14.6 billion. Now, honestly, that is not actually a super large market cap when you really get down to it. Now, those are big figures, but we haven't seen all the money yet that we're going to see pour into this space. So I certainly would not underestimate it. I could actually see it going higher, but on this channel, we like to give you realistic figures that I am pretty certain I can see it hitting during this cycle. So that's why I wanted to focus on that 25x. But even if we take it a step further and say, let's just look for a 20x, Oneinch would have to go to $78.20. And that would be 11.7 billion in market cap. So even more likely that it could reach that. And that's why I think it's important to let you know that you really should not only be focusing on those long shots. And obviously everybody wants to get into a pre-sale, and I think that's excellent. Pre-sales can offer major upside. With that major upside does come some uncertainty, and you never know how it will go. And if you did not have enough funds to get into some of these launch pads, then you probably already understand how difficult it can be to get into some of these tokens that are launching. So you need to pay attention to what is right up under your nose, and Oneinch token is certainly one of those. And the thing that I urge you to pay attention to through this cycle is, in crypto, there are themes. DeFi was a theme last fall, summer going into the fall. DeFi is a theme that I actually think will remain. And in the crypto space, I believe we will always have DeFi from here on out. But because it is new, it is still a major theme. And that's a catalyst for driving these DeFi tokens up. That's why every token that you see almost wants to identify themselves with being DeFi, because it does help for the tokenomics and it does help with the price action. But another theme is NFTs. So NFTs are going to be big. Continuing forward, we've got Mark Cuban talking about them, as well as other celebrities continuing to push that NFT narrative. And I do believe NFTs will continue to get larger and larger as they bring digital art to the blockchain. Now, to wrap it up, one of our biggest themes during this bull market is decentralized exchanges, which ties that back in to not only Uniswap, but Oneinch Exchange. And that is why even to say a 25x on this token could be underselling it. We are going to see more money pour into this space than we've ever seen before. We already have. We basically at one point a couple weeks ago had nearly doubled the overall market cap at the height of the last bull market. And we're not even at the top yet. This should continue throughout this year, and it is going to be one of the best times in the history of crypto. So pay attention to those DEXs, decentralized exchanges, And also pay attention to these, because if you take a chance and use some of these different ones, you may have a chance for airdrops. And these airdrops are not small. Some of these airdrops have been 2,000, 1,500, 3,000. So you're going to want to pay attention to those decentralized exchanges and things connected to DeFi. Now, what I plan to do is touch on some of those smaller micro caps and mid caps in my next video. And I do plan on alternating back and forth. I have a number of requests that people have asked for. I'm working to get to those, and I should be able to start quickly getting some of those out. You let me know in the comments, what types of tokens do you want to know about? Smaller caps, the larger caps, or just what is going to bring the best return on investment during this market cycle? Let me know. Thank you for visiting the channel. Please subscribe. I appreciate every single subscriber. I appreciate the back and forth in the comments, being able to answer your questions. I will continue to do that, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. That definitely helps, and I will see you next time.